Hi everyone, out you all. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Bitcoin. Once again, thank you for your support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So this particular projection I made here was on the 30th of May. Okay, I've not got a crystal ball, but sometimes I can kind of see what's in front of me, and this is why I've got the projections of 100k. You know, I've got a 77k breakout. I think we're an impulsive wave to 55k at the moment. I do think that we're going to see a 200k if all being well. So I'll just play you this little clip which was posted by myself on May the 30th. After we've had that monster correction just there, come up and we sort of hit that level of resistance right there, and boom, we rolled over, didn't we, for Bitcoin? And we capitulated and we come down to our technical targets, which I gave you as well. Okay, we came down to it on the absolute nose. So just take a listen. I won't bore you too much. If we do come up and create that sort of pattern, that's where you could see Bitcoin push up to 79k and continue in this bull run. Okay, so this is just a future pattern that I'm seeing for Bitcoin. I can't see into the future, and don't take it as investment advice. It's just for educational and entertainment purposes only. But if Bitcoin now continues to pick up here and comes back up and it's this level of resistance, okay, breaks it, back test the support, gets through the EMAs, comes up, gets rejected off this level of resistance because it's a trend line. Do you see that? Downward trend line, comes back like that, creates the right shoulder, breaks out, see you later alligator. We're looking at a 70k, a 79k, a 76k Bitcoin right there. So yeah, that's basically a forecast that I made way back on May, and you can see right now if we take a look at the charts. So you can see I made that forecast way back in May when I think we was down here creating this little bear pennant, which we rolled over and had that lower low, which I gave you as well. And I said to eventually you're going to come up and create a level of resistance, come back, create a right shoulder, and with that you put in this monster inverse head and shoulders. Okay, and right now we're on the cusp of breaking out of this monster inverse head and shoulders. And just like in that video, I gave you a technical target. I think it was around about 76k, wasn't it? But at that point, I think the low was down here. So this is the new low, and this is your new neckline support just there. And if we was to break out of this blue trend line right now, I do think we're putting in this monster inverse head and shoulders pattern, and I do think you're looking at a minimal, top end of 70k right there for Bitcoin. But when it comes, who knows? No one's got a crystal ball. But as long as we can adhere to this, we're looking fantastic for continuation. And that's what I've said to you the whole way. Okay, for Bitcoin, I said to you, you hold this support, start to come up, and you create some beautiful impulsive waves. You've got technical targets to the upside. Okay, and those technical targets that I've got here laid out, and I've had these for many years. If you're a follower of the channel right now, I've shown you how I get them technical targets using Fibonacci, and so far so good. We are moving towards that. So if we can continue to hold support here for Bitcoin and break out of this neckline, okay, because a lot of people think we've already broken that. Personally, I don't think we have. I think we've run into it as resistance today, okay, and we've run into the 1.272 fib as well, the break of this high, because we're in an impulsive wave to 55k, which I've shown you, because you've broken this high. Okay, you've broken that high. Remember, we come up here, we're consolidating, and then we popped out, and because of that I said to you, look, you're now in an impulsive wave to 55k. So you run into a key level resistance, which is this blue trend line, okay, which is the neckline of a large inverse head and shoulders. It's the neckline of a massive horizontal, it's equally a bump and run pattern. It's so many things. It's a cup and handle, it's a key level resistance, and you have run into it. So it's good. You want to see that, okay, because you're coiling up to break out of it. This is your technical target, your impulsive wave that you're in right now. So this is amazing for Bitcoin. It is amazing. And equally, you're tracing to the highs of a falling wedge in which you've broken out of. So, like I said to you, I can't see into the future, but sometimes I can see what's in front of me. And, this is technical analysis, and I teach you everything I know. So right now, what's playing out that I anticipated on May the 30th is playing out. And we're right at this point, in this time, a few months later, coming into this dump moon right here. It's funny, this dump moon, we literally started to dump today on this dump moon, this red line. Okay, so there's a lot of confluence here at the moment that this is an important level of resistance, and we do need to see it broken, because if you do, I think you're absolutely marching onwards and upwards here for Bitcoin. You're in a technical target of around about 77k, but not only that, you're breaking a high, and for me, you're in a whopping impulsive wave off this low to this high. You're looking at 107k Bitcoin, okay, minimal on the next leg up, basically. So that's Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin. It's doing really well, okay, and this is why I've always stood by my bullish bias, because we've never ever lost support. We've created a beautiful foundation down here. We've held it like a boss, and like I said to you, you're looking great for continuation. Okay, so on the hourly time frame, we'll have a look what's going on for Bitcoin right here. So you basically got a little bit overextended here. Okay, so you've lost support here with a double M top pattern, but right now you're breaking it. Okay, so there was a breakdown pattern just here. look, double M top pattern, and you add a reversal pattern once you lost a neckline, boom, target met. Do you see that? Because look, you've got a depleting buying trend, look, double M top pattern, and essentially, like I've taught you so many times, you've got a descending triangle, okay, which you've come up into. Technically, you do see them reverse, come back down, you know, to carry out that technical target, and once it meets that, you know, you've met your technical target, and if you can break back up above the level of resistance, you know, the support that you lost, if you can break back up, you know, and come back up, you can look at more continuation basically, and you put in a new impulsive wave. So right now I'm going to show you a new impulsive wave target if you hold this low right now. So you've had your correction of that double M top pattern and the descending triangle, okay? So right now you are, providing you break this high, obviously you've got to break this high, okay, at 51,922 where you wicked up to yesterday. So if you break that high right now, you are looking at a minimal 52,862. But with that, you are in technical targets that I've given you, okay, over the past few days. I've given you technical targets that you are actually in, and with that, you're breaking that blue trend line with substance. Break out, fall back to its support, hold it like a boss, okay, hold it. Then you're looking for continuation. You're looking at 77k Bitcoin, okay, which is an all-time high, obviously, you know, but it's not going to get there overnight. It's going to come back for its mates and get support, and that's exactly what you've done here. You've had this correction, you come back down, you found a key level of support right now, and if you can stay above this neckline, okay, start to come up and take out this high, you're looking at that for Bitcoin before you run into another level of resistance and roll back for support, okay, potentially 1272, which is what you ran into here, okay, this green line. If we take a look on the daily time frame just here, look, you ran into the 1272, you know, like a boss. You can form into the fibs as well. You're marching through them, running into the resistance of the fibs. Just here, look, you ran into the resistance this 1272, which is equally, you know, confluence to this blue trend line as well. So if you start to melt through that, like here, you come back up, run into this 1414, coil up, come back to the 1272, break out to the 1618, you know, at 55k, and you really are getting really bullish here. You're breaking out of this massive level of resistance, and yeah, there'll be a lot of FOMO into Bitcoin at that point, I do think. So yeah, it's all about support and resistance. I mean, if you was to go for a deeper retracement right here for Bitcoin, personally, you know, let's drop these fibs out at the moment. If you was to start retracing here for Bitcoin, then this is a key level of support that I do need to see held for Bitcoin for continuation of the bull here, okay? So if you was to go for a deeper retracement over the next sort of week or so, this particular level of support, the 050 at 45343, would need to hold for me, because it's a neckline of a W double bottom pattern. So you might get some cheeky bids in down there if you do start to see a rejection here at this level and we do go for a deeper retracement. Put some cheeky bids in down here on this 050 retracement, which is a nominal retracement, okay? So that's basically Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that update, but so far so good. It's looking really good for continuation, okay? And this projected forecast of this huge inverse head and shoulders, which I gave you in May, looks like it's on the verge of breaking out, okay? Take care everyone, back soon with another update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and thank you once again for your support. Bye bye.